Hi my loves, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Bia, and if you're new on this channel, thank you so much for clicking on my video. I hope you stick and stay with me, and if you're already a subscriber, you know how we do it. Thank you guys so much for coming back. So today's video, this video is actually long overdue. It's long overdue. I made a video talking about what uni is like, the things to bring to school. It's been a while, and then I had so many comments under, so I never really got the time to answer all your questions. But today I dedicated today to do that. So today we have the questions here. All your questions that you will want to know about uni, it's here. So let's dive right into this video. Someone asked, can you help with the hair to do as a fresher? Honestly, with your choice of hair, it's very dependent on you. And that's also dependent on the course. It depends on you and the course. So if, for instance, my course land economy, I was free to do any hairstyle I wanted to. The guys, some of them did braids, afros, cuts, waves, like do whatever. And the girls too, you can braid pink, green, yellow, whatever. But there are some particular courses that you can't do that. For example, law. I know you're supposed to have colored hair. I think the most color you can have is like a very dark brown. I'm not so sure, but I know they don't do colored hair for law. I know they don't do colored hair too for medicine. And some other courses also have like strict rules. So when you get to your department, just ask, maybe you can ask the TAs, the teaching assistants, you can ask them, oh, are we allowed to have this kind of hairstyle just prior? Or you can ask your senior course mates. You can ask your senior course mates as well. Be like, oh, maybe if you're a guy, oh, I want to do dreads. Like, do the lecturers complain about it? If they say no, then go ahead. But there are some courses they won't talk. And there are some courses that, yeah, there is no rule there that you can't do a particular hairstyle, but one particular lecturer is going to be very picky. So I had one friend of mine, he did dreads, and our department does not frown on guys doing dreads, it does not frown on me. But there is one particular lecturer that's like, he takes things very personal and he's very old fashioned, so he would complain about it. So because of that, anytime my friend was coming to class, he always wore a cap to like put everything inside. And for other courses, he just let his hair down. So it's very much dependent on the kind of course you're doing and the kind of lecture you get. So I suggest maybe for the first month that you're going to be in school, just do something very normal, like a normal hairdo, very normal for the first month, so that you can use that first month to monitor your lectures. And then after the first month, you can just, if after you know the kind of lectures that you have, then you can just do whatever you want to do. But yeah, girls, normal braids, wigs, locks, like just feel free, because girls, we don't really have a restriction. It's mostly just color that you're restricted to. How to get roommates contact. Okay, so someone asked me, how do you get your roommates contact? So if you're going to a hall, and there is really no way you can get the person's contact unless you've got into the hall, then you meet them. But if you're going to a hostel, you can contact the manager of the hostel and be like, oh, I'm going to be in so and so room, so can I please have my roommate's contact? Most of the time they just give it to you. Like, it's not really much of a big deal, because you want to get to know your roommate. Be like, oh, please, I want to get to know my roommate, so can I have my roommate's contact so that I reach out to her or him? So for hostels, it's not much of a big deal. But for hall, I really don't think you can get to know your roommate until you get there. So yeah, but for hostels, just call your manager, he's going to sort it out for you. Do you have to greet the lecturer? No, you don't have to greet the lecturer when you're entering the lecture hall. Don't greet him, just go and sit down. Just go and sit down. Same thing if you want to use the bathroom, you don't have to go and ask for permission, just get up. This is not high school. It's high school that you have to ask for permission, you have to greet, the lecturer comes, you have to stand up. No, that is high school. By uni, no, the lecturer just walks in, everybody's sitting doing their own thing, talking, lectures begins, he walks out, we walk out. That's it. So there's no greeting the lecturer, there's no asking for permission to do something. It's just, yeah, just go in, go out. You will get a call, just walk out and receive the call, then come back in. Like, it's not really like you have to ask permission. How to live with a roommate and what things should I share with them? Okay, so for this question, me personally, and other people who have also been to uni will testify that it's 80% better. Like, the chances of going to a room with a stranger sometimes is good, because going with your friend or going with your family, It's very questionable. Now, first year, I had wonderful roommates. And how did I live with them? Okay, so we didn't know each other. We were all strangers, and because we were all strangers, we were all very careful about like not touching other people's stuff. You know, when you're with your friend, I'm not saying it's bad to be with your friend. No, no, no. It's not. I'm not saying that. But most of the time, when you're with your friend, you guys are good friends, but you've never lived together. So living together with somebody is different from just meeting up with a person all the time. That's totally different. So most of the time when you are in a room with your friend, it's like she's like, oh yeah, my friend. So she does things without asking. Like she touches your stuff, she uses your stuff, she might finish your stuff. And it will get to a point where it's like it happened once, it happened twice, it happened 3 times, it happened a couple of times, you guys will have a fight. And then most of the time people who go to rooms with their friends that they've not lived with before end up like having arguments all the time. But if you go in with a stranger, then it's like the stranger is very cautious that, oh, I don't know this person, I don't know what I'll do that would she wouldn't like. So they would always ask for permission for everything. Same thing with me. Like when I was in my room, like with my roommates, because I didn't know them, I would always ask for anything. Like I literally would ask for the like I would always ask for permission for the slightest thing, like, oh, can I put my juice in your fridge or something? And then it got to a point of like, oh, yeah, stop asking. Like you can use the fridge whenever, you can use the blender. No, that's fine. Now they've given me the permission to do so. But if it's like always eating their food stuff, their food stuff I wasn't doing, I wasn't eating their food stuff. If I actually needed something, I actually also needed something and they didn't have it, then they would ask me and I also give it to them. But I wasn't like it's just there, then they'll take it. Because you never know, maybe let's say I had like one last biscuit left and I'm coming back from lectures. That's like many I'm so hungry, like I'm going to eat it and then I'm going to rest because I've had a long day. I'll get to my hostel. If I was with my friend would just be like, oh, we are friends. I took it, I eat, like we share our things and just take it. It's like at that point I'm just like disappointed. But if it was a stranger who doesn't know me, like we just met each other and we built a friendship because we are roommates, she wouldn't just take my things without asking. She would text me for, oh yeah, I just saw this piece, can I have it? And I'd be like, oh Charlie, like my eyes is on you to, or do you want me to buy something else? Like, you understand? I don't know if you get what I'm trying to say. So living with the roommates, I just feel like I understand that you're living with a stranger, but build a relationship with them, because all my roommates that I was with in first year, we are still friends. My roommates I was with second and third year, still friends, like with her. Second year I was alone in a room. So yeah, so all my roommates I've been with, we are still very, very good friends because we were not taking each other's things like without asking. Just ask permission. It's not for you. So if you are taking it, ask. Even if you are with your friend, you are taking something, just always ask for permission, because it's better to have permission than to take it and the person is like now like angry, like why did you take it without my permission? That it's just asking just saves you from a whole lot of drama. Okay, and now what to share. So for me and my roommate for third and fourth year, we used to share like cleaning stuff, bathroom stuff. Like it wasn't like a question of can I use it? No, no, no. It was just there. Like we keep our cleaning stuff together. We keep our toiletries together. Maybe not bathing and skincare stuff. No, bathing and skincare stuff, that's different. But like things for cleaning, we usually use to like our dishes, like our plates, bowls, saucepans, we were using it together. The only thing that we were not using together was like our food stuff. So if maybe we all had our food stuff, so she can ask me for when she needs something, I'll give it to her. I can also ask for something, she'll give it to me. So yeah, we were sharing, but I was like the food stuff we ask each other before we take it, but the other stuff like the cleaning stuff, like the dishes, the gadgets, like we were using it together. But like food stuff makes people fight a lot. Food stuff, there are so many unique fights in food stuff, like they fought over food, because you be like, they fought over food, but you wouldn't really, like, you don't know the situation until you've actually been there. Like sometimes it's not just food, maybe it has happened like so many times and finally you just block. So food stuff there, I'd always say that's one there, like more just try and communicate with each other when it comes to the food stuff, especially. But maybe cleaning stuff, you guys can, because cleaning is your room, so obviously you clean together, stuff like that. Maybe using saucepans and stuff like that one is, if you use somebody's saucepan to wash it, if you're a dating guy, if you're a dating girl or a dating boy, please don't bring that thing into the roommates kind of living. If you use somebody's saucepan, wash it after if you use somebody's plate, wash after. If your stew spills in the fridge, the oil is in there to clean it. Like, you don't need to be told your stew messed up the fridge, so you wipe it clean. You don't leave it there for another person coming clean. So just clean after yourself, basically. Just always clean after yourself, and you live very good with your roommates. You clean after, if you are clean after yourself, your roommates clean after herself or himself, then there wouldn't be any fights. There's always fights when like one person is doing more than the other. That's when there's always going to be a fight. Can I wear Crocs? Okay, so Crocs, you can wear Crocs because there's really no prescribed footwear for going to lectures. But for exams time, like when you're going to the exam hall, there are prescribed shoes you should wear. You do not wear slippers. I don't think you can wear Crocs. You don't wear Crocs, you don't wear slippers when you're going to write exam. You have to wear shoe, like a full shoe or sneaker, or like a sandal. But you can't wear slippers when you are going to write exams. But for lectures, you can wear Crocs if you want to. You can wear Crocs if you want to. But sometimes there are some lectures that will specify, I don't want to see you wearing this in my class. So when the lecturer specifically tells you what not to wear, you don't wear it. I remember when I was doing building services, I had this lecturer, and he specifically said he does not like tattered jeans, so don't wear it to his class. If he sees you, he'll sack you. So in that situation, I know anytime I have building services, I'm not going to be wearing tattered jeans because the man has already told us he doesn't like it. So just listen to your lectures. If they say they don't want something, just don't do it, to be on the safer side. Because okay, now the last question is, somebody's asking the food items that they should bring to uni. So uni, you can bring anything, like anything you want to bring. Anything you want to bring. There's no like limitation. It's only hall that they have a few limitations, like you cannot bring a gas stove or a gas cooker. It has to be strictly electric. But for the hostels, you can bring either gas or electric. You can bring whatever food you want. The food, like if you want to even bring like things to go, like you can bring whatever. You can bring drinks, alcohol. Like nobody is stopping you. You can bring whatever you want to bring. Okay, whatever food that you like, you can bring it. It's not a problem. Okay, so these are all the questions that I got. I really hope this video helps you, and then I was able to answer the questions to your satisfaction. If you have any more questions, feel free to put them in the comment section, or feel free to DM me personally on Instagram. Anyway, I hope you have fun in school, and keep me posted when you get to uni. Let's talk. Bye guys. Mwah.